All right, welcome everyone on YouTube, and tonight is session number 2 of The Darkest House. So I will let the players introduce themselves and say what they want about themselves and anything they want about their social media and their characters, and we'll start at the top center with Mr. Urash. Oh, that's a good start to the session. Can't hear him. Hopefully he's just muted himself accidentally. No.
We can't hear you.
How about now?
How about now?
Nope.
No.
Good thing we worked out the bugs first.
Exactly. This is like go to somebody else.
Come back to him.
That's fine. We'll go to Osmerk. If he's ready by the time we get
what's
back.
What's up, everybody? Rob Tui. You can find me on the internet. ROB Tui. You can find me wherever you want. I see that my camera's back down to 1. God, I hope it's okay. But
it's just the house. It's all right. The house is just playing tricks already. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a total. Everyone's getting fucked with by the house. So I'm playing Osmerk Havenak. He is a fighter, and he has managed to. This is our second session. He has managed to get to the first session, I believe, with no wounds or no trouble so far. So we'll see if that holds up.
As the GM makes a note. Yes. Spantula.
I'm Lazy Stooner, playing Spantula. She did not survive the first session without wounds. I got smashed in the face by a deer with like 12 antlers, as well as I've seen my own death. So, yeah.
Good times. Good times. All right, Zarlis.
Hey, everyone. You can find me online at my Twitch and Twitter, Acerson. And I am playing Zarlis Duskrin. I am a cleric, and I did take some wounds and then, used my personal heal on that. And then when I tried to heal, I failed at that because this house is evil and a bitch. So,
That's right.
Yeah, hopefully, have better luck next time I try to heal somebody, or I have a feeling that somebody is going to die soon.
It's possible. Barash, are we ready for you, or are we still struggling? No. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
There we go.
Rush 54. I am playing Lance Stafford, who is an illusionist wizard, who's basically going to stay in the back like wizards do and watch these guys handle all the spatties and try to help from behind.
Awesome.
That's my goal.
I like it. All right. So I know you guys already saw this, but just for the benefit of the stream, I am going to, or for the YouTube folks, I am going to show the image of the funeral procession. So as you all recall, you've gone into this room. I think you've looked around a fair bit, but you did open the casket just as our last session ended, and you saw the body of Asmerk in the casket. And I think Urash was about to rip out his eyes or maybe try to touch his eyelashes, something like that, as we were ending last sessions.
I don't remember that.
No, weren't you trying to, but you can do what you want.
I was going to try to open his eye to see if he looked at me.
So as you reach down to touch Osmerk and open his eyes, your hand goes right through to the bottom of the casket. You still see him, but he looks very similar to these ghostly images. So you cannot interact with it. But as you pull your hand back out, it still looks just like Osmerk.
No big deal. Another ghost.
Did somebody ping? Did somebody have an issue or no? I just saw the ping.
No, that was me. That was
all
an
good.
accident.
All good.
It was an accidental ping.
No problem at all.
I saw a red dot and couldn't resist.
I like it.
I will back away and just say, yeah, that's a ghost in there too. So it's a bunch of ghosts walking around a casket with a ghost. I didn't see anything else in there, right? Is he like illusory looking, or is he look solid?
He kind of shimmers when you put your hand through him, but he looks solid, okay. But clearly it's some type of apparition.
And I look over at Osmerk and say, they got your number, man. I don't know what's up with that.
It's not good, probably.
Yeah, exactly. So as you guys see, you see the mirror obviously or the drapes are covering the mirror, and I know Spantula and I think Zarlis took a look at that. Kind of, it looks like behind. Where is it? No, it's over here. Get my bearings here. So right over here, if I can draw for a moment. Kind of right here, you can't really see, but there's a small door, tiny door, some would say, and it's it's a very small door that's kind of about probably 2 feet high and a foot wide.
I just learned something about the VTT. If you minimize the picture so that the cameras in the picture are all the same size, the drawing doesn't show up.
Oh, interesting.
No.
But if you go back to the main big size, then your little mark was there. It's gone now, but it was there.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. So you also see what else do you see? The notes. And then obviously you came in through the room that connected to the bubble room, as we affectionately call it, that Zarlis recognized. So what would you like to do?
Well, we can open this oddly small door, or we can remove this sheet from this mirror. Because we didn't actually do that, did we?
He peeked behind it, and it looked like a mirror,
did he?
and it
Okay.
looked like a big
I did
mirror.
not remove the covering.
Nope, you didn't.
That's some bad mojo. Especially since last time or anything, I got attacked by a giant or a deer with a deer head only the head.
That's
with a
right.
bunch of antlers.
Do we want to leave the drape up and throw a rock at it?
Oh, okay.
That's just a question. I'll go in the other room if you decide that's what you want to do.
So you went from we to us.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I'm still on the team, man.
Are you?
I would
I'll go through
suggest-
the small door since I piped up. I'll see if I can open it first.
So there is a keyhole, and it is locked.
And, I don't think knock works here. I should switch spells. We need a long rest. So we're still waiting for another key too, right? To get in the armory.
Yeah, to get into those giant doors that we have absolutely no
Yeah.
way of knocking down.
So I didn't see a key laying in the casket next to the guy, right? When I looked in there at him.
You did not.
Okay.
But
Dang.
could you see all the way into the casket? Isn't there a body? Well,
There's an
Can you
apparition
see
of a
out of the
body, so
bottom?
he could certainly, if he wants to, search around or feel or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I can't really get in his pockets because when I touch him, he shimmers. But maybe when I touch him, I can see underneath him without I can't move him, right? So
No, but you can certainly. I mean, as you've moved your hand through his body, I mean, you feel the bottom of the casket can certainly, move around, search around, and
yeah, I'll do that. Sure.
yeah. And as you do that, you don't feel anything else in the coffin.
Alright.
Nothing else.
And the coffin feels solid. It's not.
It does.
Okay.
Nope.
Should we close this thing so you don't have to keep looking at yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you and I both opened it so we could close it.
We can only handle one of you.
Yeah, exactly. I can only handle one of me. So let's
Before you
just
close it,
that.
take the drape off the mirror to see if we see something in a reflection that's not your body.
All right. When we close the coffin, I will go to the mirror or to the drape, and I will stand with my back against the wall so that when I pull the drape off, I'm not looking in the mirror, but everyone else is.
Okay. Okay.
Medusa.
Unless anybody doesn't want me to do that, but I'll do that.
You pull down the drape, and it does reveal, kind of about a 8-10 foot mirror. It's a very large mirror. Looks like a normal mirror. You see normal reflections. Those that are looking at the mirror, you don't see anything else other than the reflections of you all and the casket, and yeah.
Damn. Why
Can
have
we
a
see
perfectly good
behind the
mirror
mirror?
with no
Is it-
tricks?
Is it off the wall a little? Is there, not, or is it like attached to the wall?
It's attached to the wall. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Anybody want to kind of stick their hand like Neo?
In the mirror and try to see if
Yeah.
it goes.
The Matrix.
I think I'll pass personally.
Yeah, I don't think I want to try that. No.
I'm gonna take like a small, some of these flowers or a stick or something off the ground and toss it at the mirror. I don't want to try to break it. I'm just
Yeah.
seeing if it goes into it or does it bounce off like it's normal.
So no problem. See, as you go to grab the flowers, as soon as you touch them, their stems blacken and shrivel and turn to dust.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I thought you liked flowers.
What other objects are around besides the flowers?
I mean, you guys have the note off the nightstand, and there are like the flowers are in, some containers. So the containers are there, but the flowers themselves shrivel and wither and basically die.
I'll reach down and pick up one of the containers,
Okay.
and like she said, I don't want to break it, but I just want to maybe
Tap
toss
it.
the container lightly just to see if that mirror is solid.
Okay.
Hoping that it just goes tink and then falls on the floor again.
So it kind of taps off it, but you do hear a distinctive ting. So
Okay.
it definitely sounds solid. Absolutely.
Okay, so now we know it's solid.
I'd like to look at the small door and try and assess how solid it is.
Sure. I mean, it similar to the other, now that you guys have been in this house a bit, I mean, it's not certainly as large as that other double doors that you saw, but it seems like you'd have a really hard time opening this without the right key.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know. Looks like we're going through the other door where the ghosts are coming out of.
Well, the only doors, and I know it's kind of weird to show in here. So there's two doors in here. One connects back to the bubble room, and the other, based on kind of how you've come in here, you're pretty certain connects to what I affectionately call the trophy room, the buck room.
The deer that tried to kill me room.
That's right.
Got
That's
it.
right.
So far the most jacked room we've been in is that one.
Yes, it was.
So, and then a few more uhs because I really don't know what to say. I don't know where we should.
So
Well, you've got the
Look at us
map,
go.
so if you want to, decide what you want to do or don't want to do, or go ahead, Silas.
no, I'm just gonna say I'm probably gonna like super, super, super regret doing this, but seeing as how the pot bounced off and it seems like the mirror is solid, I'm going to reach out and very gently touch it with a fingertip.
Okay. So as you're reaching and you just get to touch it, and it feels like glass.
Okay.
Oh, damn it. I swear that wasn't going to be what it was happening.
I know. I was waiting for anything, an evil version of me to jump out, grab me, and pull me in, and you just hear me
Yeah.
screaming from the walls or something for the rest of the game.
Right? Wow.
That's a message to send to the creator of this. Like, fuck.
Yes, it is. Oh, I love
Bring
it.
that mirror up, right? So we're seeing our reflection, so we know if
You
it's
are.
a mirror or not. Okay.
Yep.
We
you
are not vampires. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Nobody on the team's a vampire.
That's what we like. We like to be
One
not
last thing.
vampires.
I'd like to try is the letters that we found on the table here.
Mhm.
If I hold them up in the mirror, do they just look normal?
They do. Absolutely. Yep.
Then I'm out of ideas, guys.
No, but those were good ideas, though. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
looks like we're gonna have to
Um,
go back and go through the library to that last hallway there. Oh, dark hallway it says.
Yeah.
So that was the door that Osmerk opened. I don't know if you remember, but just that was the door that Osmerk opened in the library that was to the right of the the big bookshelf where you found your biography that was written by somebody that didn't like you, but there was a door to the right that seemed to lead out to some type of dark hallway.
And that so far, that's the only the only, what am I trying to say? Unexplored, or way we haven't gone yet.
No, we didn't go to the bone room either.
I mean, you went in that room, but you walked right back out. So, yep, that's, you haven't really done much in there either.
Well, so which one, everybody?
Well, we could go dig through the bones and see if we can find a key. Might be
Yeah.
buried under those.
Okay, and that.
Didn't we find
Yeah,
a note
okay, yeah,
about a
let's do
skeleton
that.
key?
So let's go back.
You might have. You'd have to look at your notes. It's possible. I don't recall actually, but you have several notes now that should have. Go ahead, Osmerk. Sorry, you going back to the bone room?
Through the bubble room, and then to the rug room, and then to the bone room. Because we definitely don't want
Yep.
to go to the trophy room, Ray. No way.
So I'm going to share the that room just for. I know you guys have seen it, but I want the YouTube folks to be able to see it. Okay. All right. So I think you basically just walked in, you kind of looked around and you're like, I'm out. So you just kind of walk in and you see on the other side of the room, this cage again, that's about 9 feet off the floor. And then you have all of the bones, human remains that are littered across the floor. So tell me what you'd like to do as you walk in.
I will take my staff and just kind of move some of the bones around a little bit to see if there's anything underneath.
Okay.
Just to start off, make sure that none of these reform into skeleton attackers.
So give me a roll. Give me basically like something to do with your perception. So you're going to roll your attack, defend. So you're going to roll the 2d6. You'll use your overall rating unless you have something that is specific to perception. And then you will roll a, hold on 1 second. And you will also roll a modifier as a -3.
I don't like it. All right, I just got to
-3 is
beat
pretty
7.
nice.
Because that snuffed my base. So I got to get more than 7. A 6 and a 2 at least. Come on. 6 and a 1. 7.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So do me a favor and yeah, that's right. And also go ahead and roll the house die, please.
Will do. I got a 2.
Okay, it actually, okay, so you're fine. So as you're digging through this pile of bones, you find a key that seems to be carved from a human femur. So it's a relatively large key, but it's a key made from a bone. And you also find a page that appears to be something that's torn from a book, and I will share that with you 1 second. And you can zoom and minimize it, but
All right.
you seem to be finding all the scraps, Lance, so I'll let you if you'd like to read it.
Yeah, it looks a little clearer. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. December 10th. My old teacher referred to something he called a mind palace. He said that it was a place where he could mentally preserve all his thoughts, his memories, and his ideas. He visualized it as an actual place. The thoughts and the ideas became objects within the place, carefully organized and stored away. Some might be carefully protected, locked away, and some might be displayed prominently. He could then visit his mind palace whenever he wanted. by visiting over and over, always visualizing the objects that represented his thoughts and memories in the same places. He made it very real, at least to him. He could close his eyes and see himself there, strolling the halls, visiting the rooms, and wouldn't even have to consciously remember where he placed which object. They were just there, ready for him to peruse. While he originally created his mind palace as a way of remembering everything he wanted to remember, he said that it became far more than that. He felt as though it was truly a retreat designed only for him, a place of respite only he could visit. He reveled in the privacy of it, and he insisted that it preserved his memories so completely that they could replay in his mind live, perfect recordings.
All right, I'm going to stop sharing, but then I will give that to you so you guys can keep it and make it public.
And that was attached to the femur key?
No, he just found it as he was kind of going through. Those are two of the things he found. And
That's so cool.
and Lance, as you get a little bit, you're kind of digging through all these bones, and you're getting, a little bit closer to the area where the cage is. And as you look at the cage, you swear that the skeleton is clutching a gold key in one of its hands.
Pinata, anyone? I got a staff here. Anybody want to take a swing at it? No. Okay. So it's 9 feet up. My levitate spell is not in my book. I left that one out.
I can just try and shoot it down with an arrow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
Not waste your spells on it.
There you go.
So you're just going to shoot at the hand that you can see and try. You're trying to.
Yeah, just trying to like pop the key out of it, or
Okay.
maybe the handle snap off at the wrist if it's really old and brittle.
Okay. All right. So yeah, go ahead and get.
Steady her, so she
Unless
doesn't
Osmark
get
wants
shot.
to boost me up there, and I'll just grab it.
If we think that'll work, I'll give that a shot.
How? Yeah, I mean, if you guys think you could make a kind of a human, whatever you guys want. You tell me.
Little
Could make-
pyramid.
Okay.
A human, whatever. Did
Yeah, human. Wasn't there a movie called The Human Centipede or something?
Yeah, I so badly want to see it because it sounds very disgusting.
Looks really, really bad. Okay, so Osmerk is going to be the base, and then see if we can get Spantula on.
Yeah,
Get her on his shoulders.
See if she
Okay.
can reach up there.
So as you get up and you kind of look into the cage, Spantula, you do see the gold key in one hand, and you actually, as you're looking around, you see a silver key in another one of the skeleton's hands, and a plain nickel brass key that's in the mouth of the skeleton.
Oh, I'll
Score.
relay all that information. And my character doesn't know what Indiana Jones is, but this feels some like Holy Grail shit going on.
Yeah,
right now. Yeah, I'll relay information to my team and be like, I can grab both the ones up here, and then there's a silver one over there. What do you guys think?
I say grab them.
Yep. I'll reach over and grab the silver one on the ground.
Yeah, I'll put my hand in its mouth and try and grab both keys at the same time.
Okay, you
With
do
my
that.
I have 4 keys, right? 4.
And both keys do come out. I mean, the jaw kind of cracks a little bit and falls off, but both keys come out. So you now have 4 keys. Yes. And Stooner or Spantula, I just whispered something to you as well.
So there was a femur key, a brass key, and a gold key.
Femur key, a gold key, silver key, and kind of a plain nickel brass key. Yep.
Okay.
That was just in your. Oh yeah.
That was on the floor of the cage as you were up there kind of grabbing the keys. So kind of on the bottom of the cage.
Yeah, I will reiterate that to the rest of my teammates. It says on the bottom of the cage, hold on, let me pull this back up. It says, don't go to the armory without the eager knife. And I believe we heard about this knife before, the sentient one that was evil. So, yeah, good information to have.
That's right.
Or you can let me down now, though.
Mm.
I don't like being up this high for that long.
Yeah, you can hop down. And I'll let you down easy and make sure you don't injure yourself.
That's what your prom date said, or what?
Yeah, that's right.
Do I still have a mage hand, or is that something that doesn't cross over?
Oh no, you have mage hand. Yep, it should. Is it on your character sheet? If it's not, I know I intended to. So yeah.
Okay, cool. So I can get the dagger with mage hand, right? So we're not touching it.
You don't know where the
dagger's
dagger
not
is.
there.
No,
Yeah.
we'll go to the room where the dagger was.
Oh, it's possible. Yeah, it's possible.
I don't like your tone. It's possible. Very upsetting.
At least we won't have to touch the dagger, right? Because that's probably where the curse gets transferred.
Oh no.
All right. So do you guys?
So now we got all these keys to go open shit that had keyholes that we didn't have keys for before.
Yeah.
You do.
So
for
it
the armory.
specifically said
The big
don't
scary
go
doors.
in the armory, or did it say don't open the door of the armory?
It
So-
says don't go to the armory.
Okay, so that could be either way, right? If you open the door, you're to it.
Yeah.
Whatever's in there could come flying out.
I'm thinking of sticking with the. Let's just not screw with it.
At this time, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So are we going out of this room, or what are we doing?
Yeah, I want to
Okay.
say, where's the closest place where we needed a key? Does anybody remember?
So as you walk out of this room and you go into the next room, this was the empty room with the rug. Then you had the door to the library, you had the door to the storeroom, and then right in front of you had the two big double doors that you tried to pick, but there was a lock on that big
Ooh,
double
yeah,
door in that
let's
room.
Let's try and see which one of these keys does those double doors then.
Okay.
Those are the armory doors.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, well,
I'm
but that-
assuming.
we don't know that. That's just a guess.
Yeah, we don't.
right?
We can unlock it, but not open it, and then lock it again in case we're a little scared.
All right. Let's do this.
Just to
I'm
test the
down.
key.
So it said don't go to the armory, but there's no big sign in black and white letters that says armory. Like we don't know.
Right.
No, there's
This is
not.
true.
The's not.
All right,
So-
let's do it. Let's
Okay.
open it or attempt to open it.
So what? Which key? Who's doing the key trying, and which key are you trying?
What color are the doors?
That is a good question. 1 second. It's just a really
can-
solid, plain-looking door. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, does the keyhole look too small for the femur key? Can we just kind of, because you
Yeah,
said
that-
that's a bigger key.
Yep, that
Okay.
looks like it would not fit, definitely.
Okay.
The others look roughly the same size, but
And I'm assuming there's no obvious indicator of which key it would be. Like there's not a silver plate or a gold emblem or anything like that that would lead us to believe which key.
nope.
And just to make sure, we don't know where that knife is that warning was about.
That's right.
Just heard about it.
Yep.
So maybe the key. I mean, we could do them randomly, but for some reason, I feel like I want to do them in reverse order of value, like brass, silver, gold, in that order.
Okay.
But I don't. I have no reason for that. That's just.
It sounds completely logical to me. It's an order to do.
All right, let's try.
Okay. So you try the plain key, it goes in but will not turn.
All right.
You try the silver key, the same, it goes in and it kind of feels like maybe, but it doesn't turn. You try the gold key and you turn it and you hear a faint click as the door
Oh, snap.
unlocks. So
Now, do we want to just peek in the door, or do we just want to open it? What do you guys think?
I mean, we had something telling us. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't know because we don't know if this is the armory or not. The armory could be
Right.
behind that little door, and we could be like, no, we don't want to do that, and then go to the little door and.
Okay, I will. Osmerk will open the door and look, and then close the door, no matter what he sees, and then
Okay.
and so he can report to the party what he's found.
okay. just 1 second quickly.
Yeah, and I'll have a hold of his arm so something doesn't pull him
In case I get
I'm-
sucked in.
Yeah.
I'll have my bow drawn in case something jumps out to start shooting right away.
Gotcha. And I whispered
Okay.
to you.
Yeah, I got
Osmer.
it. So I look at the party and I say, well, what that looks like to me in there is an art gallery.
Ooh.
Oh,
So I don't
nice.
think it's the armory. And then I'll turn around and open the door again so we can go inside.
Okay.
I forgot to
All
say
right.
it's all pictures of weapons. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. So
These were the large double doors, correct?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
yes.
It was the gold key that opened it.
Yep, that's right. So as you open the door and you kind of start walking into the room, you see pillars, these large pillars all over, these stone pillars that run kind of the length of the hall on either side. There's a long red and gold carpet that trails down the center of the room. And then you see these large paintings, 5 on kind of the left side as you walk in, and then 3, or at least spots for 3 on the right side. There's a couple of paintings there as well.
Wait, there are 3 paintings.
Paintings
on the, right side,
on
or
the
3
wall.
empty spots.
2 paintings and 1 that looks like it's kind of an empty spot on the right-hand side.
Are any of these paintings missing green eyeballs?
You can get closer and look at. Tell me if you want to look at any of the paintings. I'm happy to.
Motherfucker. Yes, I am gonna study the paintings to see
Okay.
if the random eyeballs that I have picked up on the way would match any of them.
Okay. So as you kind of look on the walls, the one that is just as you walk into the door to your left, it catches your eye, catches your attention, and you see. If I can find the painting here, give me 1 second. Why is it not showing? Oh, okay. There's no image of this. So I thought there was. So this is a haunted portrait of a young boy, but the portion of the canvas on which his eyes were painting have been removed. And as you're looking at the painting, something appears in the room and they look like this.
What?
And as this thing appears, it says, and kind of whispers to you, Spantula, and says, "Are you a fan of art?" And he kind of is moving like really like slowly and provocatively and says, "Are you a fan of art?"
Sometimes I don't understand most of it, but some of it I find beautiful.
And he says, it appears that the picture of the child has captured your attention. No?
I found 2 random pieces of art painting that are eyeballs that I'm pretty sure go to this picture. So, yeah, I'm kind of interested.
Says, yes, it is a shame about the eyes. I'm certain the child could see such amazing things if only he had eyes. He says, and does anyone here have eyes that might go to this painting?
I'm going to say I need my eyes, so no. I'm going to try and sound confident about saying that, not like how I just said it in real life.
And he said,
I'll
oh,
distract him, and you can put the eyes in.
No, fuck that shit. This creepy ass thing's trying to like convince me to put the eyes in.
Oh yeah, you're afraid of things with deer horns, right? Or
Well, yeah,
antlers.
just about
And-
killed me already,
and
as well as. Sorry, go ahead, sir.
no, I was just going to say, and he looks at you and he said, if he had both eyes, that could be quite the gift. And he looks at you, Spantula, and says, would you like to see with the eyes of a child?
No. That is a resounding no. I do not want to see with the eyes of a child.
Oh man.
I'm too old for this shit. Fucking eyes of a child, and no, I do not want to see through the eyes of a child. And you're weirding me out by asking me all these questions and moving slow and seductive and shit. This is fucked up situation, man.
Stop moving all sexy.
And he
But then I'll
says
also
that's
be like,
too bad.
if I find the eyes, what benefit will it get me specifically?
Well, with a gift, then you would be able to see things that, no one else in your party would be privy to.
Son of a bitch, that's tempting.
Some kind of invisibility type deal. Or I mean, see invisibility or whatever.
So this is like besides the point. Like I'm a pretty just do things type of person.
Yeah.
But this game mode really fucks with my head, so
Well, you just think you might be able to see that little girl in the endless hall.
yeah, well, I already seen her. She wasn't fucking awesome either. I'm not gonna
But-
lie.
Don't we have those eyes?
I do
You said, why don't
Yeah,
we give it
he's-
to them?
because
Give them to the painting.
this house is a bastard fucker. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna slap both the eyes, hopefully in the right spots, onto the painting.
You might want to have him do it. He's the art connoisseur. He might do it better.
Those are my eyeballs. I'll do what I want with them.
All
I
right. All right.
eventually
So-
collected them.
So wait, what are you doing?
I'm gonna
You're-
put the two eyeballs that I have collected, the canvas with the green eyeballs ×2, onto the painting.
As you start to do this, he kind of steps in front of you and says, "Hold on now." He says, "A gift would be appropriate in exchange for the one I offer you. Don't you agree?"
I'm not giving him the eyeballs, so no, I do not agree. I was like, I'll put these on there. You said I could like see through like a child's eyes. I'm not giving them to you though. You're a creepy motherfucker.
He says, "Yes, you could, and I can make that happen for you.
But what happens?
But
if
I
just
need
put 'em on the
something."
painting?
What's that?
Oh, I was gonna say like I was gonna ask him. I was like, well, what happens if I just put him on the painting?
And
Like, because
And-
I can do that myself.
and he kind of smirks a bit and he steps aside. So, "Go ahead if you'd like."
All right. I
And
will
so-
lick the backs and try and stick them on like you did when you were a
Did
kid
you?
with like paper on the wall.
So as you put them up there on the painting, they stick for a moment, but then slowly heal away and start to kind of fall off the canvas. You could certainly grab them before they fall, but
I'll
They
grab one
don't.
and be like, damn it, I've been foiled. I was trying to screw this guy over. I'll say that to my team out loud.
Oh, we saw it. It was very obvious.
I'll be like, anyone else want to try? I was like, I'm not making a deal with no deer-headed motherfucker because the last one tried to kill me. So
he takes a long puff and he says, "All I'm looking for is just any gift, something of value that you'd value. Doesn't that seem reasonable?"
No, not at all.
I was like, I don't know. I
Give
don't
it a
really-
coin.
And Spantula, just out of character for a second, I'd kind of mentioned if you guys wanted to bring anything with you that you had, that's fine. You can have whatever, and it can be
Do we have any sort of
Trinkets.
nominal amount of money?
absolutely. Yeah, you have like
so
trinkets
maybe-
that you
what about
anything.
a-
Yep.
As Spantula is having the conversation, and this thing that's gonna surely kill us all keeps asking for treasure, I will flip it a gold coin, and say there's a valuable thing, and hopefully thinking that it's gonna. Are we sure that's a male, because it's so speaks female to me somehow, but
It's a little androgynous.
it's the hands that are
It's
freaking me out.
it's like the angel in what was the Keanu Reeves
Okay.
Constantine.
I know what you're
Constantine.
Yeah, Constantine.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So
Tilda Swinton.
So I'll flip
that's
a
right.
coin and see,
that's right.
hoping that it'll catch it with its non-smoking hand and give us its reaction.
And he looks at Spatula and says, "Is this of value to you as well?
I
This
was
gold
like,
coin?"
I'll be like, yeah, money is definitely valuable. It can get you anything you want from where I'm normally from.
And he says,
Yeah,
"This
money is
not
valuable.
this isn't as common as I normally like, but nonetheless, that works." And the curator takes you, Spatula, by the hands, and he says, "Can I have just for a moment?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Can I have?" It's okay. I said, "For a moment, can I please have the eyes that you had in your hand?"
Yes.
Okay. And he grabs them both, and he holds them up to your eyes for a moment. And in a painful flash, your eyes now look like the painting's eyes, childlike and green. And the color of your eyes now appear on the painting of the child. And as soon as that happens, you hear a little bit of a enjoy, and the curator vanishes.
All right.
What kind of
So as soon as it
the
touched my
lotion
hands-
on its skin was that? Oh,
Yes. Yes. Joe Dirt. Fuck yes. I don't think I've ever heard anyone quote Joe Dirt in my life.
So yeah, your eyes now, they definitely feel, and sense, maybe a little bit like Riddick. They feel a little bit different and just see something a little bit, things just look a little bit sharper, but a little
Cool.
bit bizarre.
I'm sure my face is probably still full panic right now. Like something went horribly wrong. Because yeah, that wasn't awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so
I'll
there's
explain to them like what happened. I'm like, yeah, next time I'm the one talking to. Please don't throw coins at them.
nice.
Okay.
I'll give you the eyeballs next time. How does that sound?
So there are, so there are a number of other paintings in the room, but that's all. So you can certainly check out any of the paintings if you'd like. Otherwise, tell me what you'd like to do.
Me personally, I'm just gonna like sit down for a couple minutes. Like this place, like I've seen some shit with my wild magic, but this place is just fucking doing me dirty.
Anyone else want to examine any paintings?
Yeah, I guess I'll just walk
Likewise.
down and
Okay.
I'd also like to examine the spot where the painting is missing from.
Sure. All right. So unless you tell me otherwise, we'll just kind of go down. Like the first
Okay.
one was the eyes of the child. I mean, you can look at anywhere, but first one was the eyes of a child. The second one is depicts an image of an old woman walking a beast that maybe it's a dog, maybe it's not. And she has a walking cane in one hand and woods kind of all around her. And I should have, yep. So this is the image you see. And much of it does seem to have a bit of an orange tint to it.
Jeez, props to whoever drew this shit. They did a fucking good job of making it messed up.
Yeah,
It's messed
there's
up,
some
man.
there's some great images in this. I'm blowing mine up a little
Some
bit.
kind of dog or wolf that she has that just got out of the clothes washer or
Yep.
the dryer.
What does it say on the
Make me.
take me to the
Shattered sun.
Ooh. That makes it even more fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
Holy moly.
So that's that painting. And let's see, I'll stop sharing
is
that
the
one.
writing that's on there, is that actually painted into the painting or is it scratched into the canvas? How is it on there?
So it's painted in there, and in kind of dark letters at the top, as you saw, it says "Take me to the," and then kind of in front of the woman and whatever that beast is, it says "Shattered sun." So it's like you said, it appears to be painted in there. I will share that with you, and you can keep
Should
that.
Shattered Sun trigger anything in our memories? that was
I don't.
come across in the notes, or I don't remember seeing that before.
Not that I recall. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so.
Okay.
So I shared that with you in your inventory, so anyone can pick it up and look at it if you'd like. And okay, so would you like to move along to the next painting? Okay, so this painting just deserves to be shown versus telling you. This is
Good fucking God.
That is
So-
fucking epic.
it
That's
looks
Lilith.
like, yeah, so maybe it's some type of woman, but it's hard to tell. Let's see. Okay, so you see that,
I mean,
and I will stop sharing, and I'll share that with you in case
Thank
you want.
for stopping sharing.
But I'll put it in your inventory, so at least, you know, if you want it, you can certainly keep it. The
Bruce
next,
Wayne.
the next one is, it appears to be a man and an infant. It's kind of a strange looking man. But yeah, you see that.
Do I see anything different about this picture? Considering at the eyes of a child, like, does that look like my dad to me?
It does not. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Good. I've had enough in this fucking room currently.
So, and I will look at, you can look at others and make sure that everyone keeps looking at your whispers.
Hey, wait a minute.
And
That
let's see.
baby's head moved.
What? No.
That baby's head moved.
Oh my God! I don't. Is it a?
It looked right at me. Did
It's
you
like
guys see that?
The following Jesus picture, the baby.
Yeah.
The baby's it. Oh
No,
no!
he was looking at me. He wasn't looking at you guys. That freaked me out, man. Let me look at that picture again. See if he does it again. I'll move around this time. You guys watch.
I'm watching.
All right. See, it's still looking at me. I moved over here. Is it? Can you see its eyes moving?
Did I see it moving, GM?
I don't think you have any idea what he's talking about, but
Well, I mean, I understand.
I know, you don't see anything. You don't notice anything.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I think he's nuts. All right.
So on
Not
the
cool.
on the last image on the left, you see what appears to be this demonic horse and a rider on top of the horse.
That is a fucking awesome picture again.
Is
Yeah.
that meant to give us the idea that the horse is like 1,000 years old with a beard and an emaciated face? What is
Well,
happening there?
I can't tell you.
It's-
Oh, it's demonic.
Well, that's what I said. That's my word, but it looks like it to me. But that's just, I don't know how else to
Guy on
describe
the
it.
back. Demonic
So-
priest on the back of it there.
I'm
All
really
right.
impressed with the art they have in here.
It's really really cool.
Yeah.
I was hoping you guys would get here and look around because there's some really cool stuff. Okay, where's the other? I want to share that. Yep, it's this one. Make public. All right. So now we are on the other wall. So we'll kind of start on the far end, and as you look at the one, so it's just as you came into the room on the right hand side, you see this picture. And it looks like a man, some kind of man.
That's fucked up.
but you can't really tell.
That one's.
So,
He's a Freemason. Silence.
do you need me to share it again if somebody's trying to close it? You want me to share it again? I'm just kidding. So that I'll make that public. So you have that.
Yeah.
And the next one is an image. And this isn't. I shared it, but there, I'll share it so you can see it now. There we go. So it's mostly gray tones, but you can see some type of what looks like a dark bird of prey swooping down, and there's a pyramid behind it.
It's a badass looking owl with a pyramid.
And have we seen any signatures on any of these paintings?
No, you haven't.
Okay.
You have not. I will share that.
Kind of like the baby
Oh,
one.
I already made it public.
It's
And
still
so-
looking at me.
So the last section that Zarlis drew your attention a little bit to is it certainly is an area that looks like it would fit a painting, but it's just completely blank. I mean, there's just a wall, but it looks like a painting would fit there, but it's just blank.
Does it look like it was? I don't know how else to put this. Like, does it look freshly removed, or it's been removed for a long time? Like, is there dust? You know what I mean? Like, is the space on the wall super clean and clear?
It's
and
actually,
dust-free, or?
yeah, I should have described that better. It's actually, it's an empty frame. There's no canvas, but there is a frame.
Oh,
It's my fault,
okay.
but so there is a frame there, but it's empty. There's no canvas in
Oh,
it.
okay. Okay.
Yep. And so then you do see a doorway that leads kind of upstairs a little bit to your right behind to the right of the empty frame. So you kind of have the door you came through that was locked, and then you have another door that leads out. So you have all these
I'm gonna
pictures, paintings, and
Start
yeah.
beelining towards the door. I'm not gonna lie.
Which one are you? The one you came through or
That
out
is
the?
Oh no, the new door.
Okay.
My character is a little bit rattled, but she's also been on enough adventures that you have to move forward for a place that has no sunshine, out windows, and fucking crazy shit happening. You still got to go forward, rattled or not, right?
What's everybody else thinking?
I'm thinking getting out of
Stay
this
together.
would be not a bad idea.
Okay. So you open, that door does open. It's not locked. So where is, looking for the image. Oh, here we go. Okay, so as you open that door, you see what appears to be kind of a courtyard outside. So leaves and twigs fill this courtyard. Stand by, I want to look at one thing real quick. Okay, so you're kind of, want to make sure that I tell you the right spot that you're in. You're coming from basically over, is that right? In this direction over here, like behind the statue way back on the wall. That's where you're coming out of. There's a doorway over there. So just to try to orient you a little bit. So you see leaves and twigs all over this wall. Bits of grass peek around the stones, but everything looks dead. It's cold and very still, although you can hear a little bit of wind in the distance. Otherwise,
What's that?
it's just, yes, go ahead.
What's that? Is that like a grate of some sort that's in
So-
the back there? Where the
What,
rain
look,
is?
and you guys are right back in that corner over there, but what's over there, it looks like maybe doors to a cellar. If that's what you're pointing to, that
Okay,
looks like
yep.
yep.
You can't see where I'm pointing on the screen?
I can't right now,
Can't
no.
see. You can't see.
Oh, I thought you were drawing. I thought you were drawing.
No, I was pointing with my finger at the screen.
I love it. So, yep, now I see it.
Right there.
That's right. That's right.
Right there.
Does it say nothing more? Is that all it says?
It looks like that is scratched into the stone above the door, above the cellar doors.
Is there another pair of doors over on the right side there?
There is, it looks like there's a hallway. Oh, I'm trying to point like Fantasy Grounds. So it looks like there's potentially a hallway back over here that goes behind those pillars. And you're not sure if that leads to a door or not, but otherwise it looks like there's like a stone walkway that kind of goes all the way out around this, and then you've got the center of the courtyard with the statue, and then you have the cellar door.
All right, before we leave, I'm going to go ahead and step on this rock and see if it's a pressure plate with just 1 foot so that I don't collapse or.
Yeah, because landmines, if you only use 1 foot, it's fine.
Yeah, it's only one. You only use one
Right?
foot that way.
So are
See
you?
if that statue comes alive.
So what's is everyone like? You're coming out into the middle of the courtyard and looking at that.
Just to tap on that stone to see if there's anything to it. It looks strange,
Okay.
just sitting there in front of the statue.
What's everyone else doing as he's doing that? Are you
I'm-
following him? Are you hanging? Are you whatever?
I'm gonna
Observing
kind of
him,
hang
but-
back.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be watching, but from 15 feet away.
I'm gonna be
gonna-
checking out the cellar doors.
Yep, that's where I'm going. I want to check out the cellar doors and see if they're locked or anything.
Okay.
I won't be seeing if they're locked. I'm just gonna be like inspecting them.
Okay. So so you guys are starting to go over to the cellar door. Let's see. And you're just kind of pulling on a little bit as he's still walking towards that statue, and it appears to be unlocked and open. And Urash, Lance, as you get close to this stone tablet and start looking at it, everyone can kind of feel some type of presence. And Urash, you're trying to look down at that stone tablet to see what it is. And everyone else sees this enormous black hand in the sky just start coming down towards you, Urash. And it's trying to grab and pick you up. So I need you to do a defense roll. And do me a favor, and it's got to be at a -6 when you roll.
I have a question.
Yep, absolutely.
Since I have, I'm gonna see how hard I can work this system. Since
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have superior dark vision, being a drow. Can I give him a warning to help give him a little bit of a to that?
Yeah, Urash, roll with a boon. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah,
So roll
I was
this.
going to say, I have the Rapier of Warning, which I think is a thing that doesn't allow anybody within 30 feet of me to be surprised.
That one's, I probably would have given a boon for either, but I think that's all. But yeah, that's
Okay.
great.
Yeah,
so-
I'll shout a warning as I see this hand kind of in the darkness before anyone else can see it, and
Okay.
scream that it's coming down at him.
Damn.
All right, so you said a defensive roll, so
Just a normal roll, but yeah, it's going to be a defense instead of an attack, but normal roll and then do a -6
-6.
for it, and then you get a boon, so you get to roll an extra d6.
All right, so boom. Here we go. -3. I got to get a bunch here. All right.
All right, so it doesn't matter, but if you ever wanted to, you could click on the die that's a 3, and it'll get rid of that. So it'll just leave the boon, but you're fine. You don't really need to. It's basically what you got was an 8, so you just made it because it's 11 minus 3 is 8. Because you don't get all 3 dice. It's a boon, so you're
Right.
dropping the lowest.
Dropping the lowest. Okay.
So all right,
8
so
got me through.
so you succeeded. Roll the house die for me.
I think he's the first one to succeed on something that was fairly difficult.
That was
It's a 2. No, it's a 6.
it's a 6. I probably shouldn't even made you roll. It has to be above the others, and you rolled a 6, so you're good. So I'm going to make you decide very quickly. What does everyone want to do? This thing came down. It missed. You see it coming back up, and it looks like it's reforming in the sky. Tell me what you want to do.
I wanted to try to have a chance to swing my weapon at it.
Do you want to run out towards it and swing at it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So that it's still down there. It's it's much bigger than the statue. It's enormous. If you want to swing at it, you're going to do an attack roll. And when you do the minus, it's going to be a -6 again.
Whoa.
Whoa. I'd be like,
And do
step
I
on that
get-
plate because
so-
I'm getting prepared to jump into the cellar.
Yeah, and while he's doing
Be right
that,
back. Please excuse me.
I'm doing
Yeah.
my Shadow Blade. My Shadow Blade appears in my hand like Luke Skywalker.
So
Okay.
do I get to add my modified rating for attacks to that?
I'm pulling up your character sheet. I think so because yes, you use a 4. You get 1 extra, so you can use a 4 for your attacks. Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, you got an 8.
I got an 8.
So you hit it. And you actually do hit this thing. So give me actually in this case, give me your house die again, real quick.
Okay, house die.
Just a D6 basically, but so you can roll however you want, but it's just a D6.
Oh, but I got to clear first. Okay, then
That's
house
right.
die. Okay.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to do the damage. So roll the damage. So the 1d6 die. Roll your, let's see, pull you up, resisting, physical.
Add your rating and subtract the rating. And
So go ahead and add your +4, but then subtract -6. Okay, so wow, you rolled a 4. So okay, you hit it probably with almost the best attack you could have, and you think you made a little bit of a dent, or you just feel like maybe just a touch of this thing was hurt, but you get the impression that it almost didn't even feel it. You did hit it, and it did hurt it a bit, but you did not get the impression that it's it's moving or doing anything.
And
As
I
it
will
gets-
yell out. I will yell out. I think this is bad. I don't think I heard it at all.
Run to the
really.
basement.
Yeah. So I will. My next opportunity. That's what I'll do. I'll run to the basement.
Okay,
So will Lance.
all right. Is everyone else
Yep.
running towards the basement? Okay.
I'm already at the basement, so
right.
whew, doors are open.
All right, this thing is going back and regrouping, and it's taking a bit of time. So, as you're rushing to the basement, Osmerk, you're kind of the last one, and this thing comes back down at you. But you guys are able to jump into the basement just before this thing. You can actually, as the doors shut, you hear this enormous pounding that hits the cellar door before you all kind of try to look around and see where the hell have you just gotten to.
Fuck you, hand.
Right?
I say thanks for coming to my defense, sir. That
Yes.
was excellent.
So real quick, I never gave a break last time. We're an hour in. Anybody need a break, or you want to just keep going? I'm fine either way.
I think if we only go 2 hours, we don't
Good.
need a break. But
Awesome.
I mean, I'll take one if everyone
No.
wants to.
I'm
I'm-
good.
okay,
I'm good if it's
perfect.
only 2.
I was good. I just had to go clean some shit out of my teeth. I just had my supper, so
Okay, no
it
problem.
was mandatory. It was bugging
You
me.
eat shit for supper?
Oh yeah, for shit
Oh,
for supper.
nice.
Oh, some Happy Gilmore references now too. Yes.
Nice. So you guys, you kind of get your bearings, and I'll leave the courtyard up for now. You're kind of getting your bearings in this dark, damp cellar, and give me just a second. So I pull a couple things up here. But you see like vegetables in the corner. You see all kinds of, you see like actually what looks to be maybe a broken down bicycle. And well, not that you would know what that is, but that looks strange. Some mechanism that maybe could be used for transportation. You can't tell. It looks really strange. And I am going to give this. Okay. Okay. And so you see, like, right as you come down to the left, you see like these old rotten vegetables. You see a pile, maybe of tools that are up to the left. There's kind of a crate in front of you, all the way at the end of the wall. And then to the far right is a barrel. And then immediately to the right as you come in, and I don't think I have an image of this, you see a bicycle that's basically on the wall.
I'm gonna quietly say, whoa, 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 whoa. Like fucking whoa. And I'll be like, can you guys see across? There's some creepy motherfucker with a bunch of like key locks attached to him, with his back turned to me currently.
I don't like it.
I don't see anything yet. What?
Yeah, he's
I mean,
there.
I do. Do I see him?
You do
I
not.
would see him, right?
No,
I do not.
you do
No,
not.
There's nothing there.
Oh, there's definitely something there. It might be these weirdo kid eyes, but there's definitely
Well,
something there.
What does he look like? He's got a cross or?
No, it's like a weird zombie-looking motherfucker with a bunch of like bike locks attached to him, like all over the place, and like a key lock right in the center of his chest, and like some weird wooden feet or cement feet.
So you don't see this, but in your mind's eye, this is what he's describing.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
What the?
I don't think it can move though. Oh, you guys can't see the feet in that one. I can.
This is a scaled down. I'll give you my silver key. See if that unlocks his heart.
Start with the crotch. Oh, the gold key looks like it might. What if that femur key goes right in his chest? Look at that.
Does it look big enough for the femur key?
It does not. Nope, it does not.
Boo.
Of course, we don't actually see this, so we shouldn't even be asking these questions. So.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Technically.
I'm still happy he answered.
Oh wait, what's that? Who answered? I'm sorry. What? That I answered? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Did you say he's not moving? He's just like a statue?
Hasn't moved yet.
I mean, nobody's. Yeah, you haven't.
Block feet.
What's that?
Yeah, he's got some like weird ass block feet.
Oh yeah, you can't really see it. Here, let me.
Like if
Yeah.
you threw him in the river, he'd sink?
Yeah, or like he's stuck to the ground permanently somehow.
Yep.
I don't know. It's weirding me out though. I've seen some weirder shit here so far, like my own death. So I'm totally willing to approach, but you guys gotta have my back here. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'll walk up with you if you want to try a key in in the center lock. I think that's the way you described it. Is that the master lock?
Well, I don't know. Looks like his eyeballs and mouth are tied shut, or sewn shut as well.
Mm.
So I might.
So are you kind of approaching, or what are you doing, Spatula?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna approach while humming any childhood rhyme or tune that I could think of.
Okay.
Like something that like my family, it made me feel better when my family was around, type of thing.
Okay. So as you approach him, like as I had whispered to you, he had his back to you, but as you kind of approach him, he slowly turns around and he just seems to just stare straight forward. I mean, he's not, not saying anything, not communicating, but he's just kind of staring straight forward.
I'll ask if any of my teammates got a knife. See if I can open his mouth up.
I happen to have a dagger here, and I hand it to Spatula. I can't see it, so I would do it if I could see it.
I also have a dagger. I just realized I forgot to check what I have. Yeah, I'm gonna like gently put my hand like on his shoulder.
Okay. As you start to, I mean, are you showing the knife or what are you doing? What are you doing with the
Well,
knife?
Looks like his eyes are sewn shut. So
I know. But are you?
No, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and wait. And if it remains calm, I'm gonna try and open its mouth up like slowly.
It remains calm as you put your hand on it. As you put the blade up to its mouth, it instinctively and immediately jerks back out of the way.
Yeah. I won't remove my pressure from the shoulder or anything. I'll just
Okay.
keep humming and
Okay.
try and give the best vibes I got. You know.
Okay. All right. Yeah, just stands there.
All right. Then I will look more closely at its chest keyhole to
Okay.
compare that to anything else that we have. Like if I think that one of our ones would match it.
You don't think that the bone key would, but you do think from the size, possibly the silver or the plain key could fit. Yeah, the nickel. Sorry, yeah, the brass nickel key.
Yeah, I'll be like, key me up.
And I'll hand you the silver key.
Yeah, I will try the silver key first.
So in his chest.
Yeah, in
Okay.
the chest piece.
So you insert it, you turn it, and as you do that, you all see, and you guys don't know what he's doing. You see him like in the air. He's got this key and he's turning it. But you see in the middle of the room a door appear.
Dude, I'm the illusionist here. What are you doing? That's awesome.
I got these cool kid eyes, I guess. I don't know.
Sorcerer, man. What are you, some kind of sorcerer?
Yeah, quite literally, actually.
The door, as you guys are looking at this, you're like, God, something looks very familiar about the door to you. And as you're all thinking through, it almost clicks in all of your heads simultaneously. And this appears to be the front door that you saw when you first came in the very first room, in that living room you came into.
Maybe it's the exit.
I don't.
Yeah.
The front door that we saw.
So the living room, like when you all appeared in the room and you all woke up from wherever you came from, the very first room you were in, there was a door there, but it kind of disappeared as you guys woke up and explored the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my chances that this is the exit. I don't know how you all feel, but
Yeah, I'll follow you.
I want the fuck out of this house.
Yeah.
You guys can't see what I just tried to do. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Like-
It's a little weird. That you're
it's still on my
Acting
screen
strange.
and it's fucking with me.
Yeah, we
Oh.
got it too now.
I minimized it and all I get is the crotch shot.
Nice.
Beautiful. Yeah.
The loincloth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the midsection is all you get in the yep. Until the DM takes it away.
Yes.
That's right. So, what do you want to do? Are you gonna open the door, or are you
Proceed
gonna?
to the door as confidently as I can, hoping for the best.
Okay.
Keep humming that tune. That's a good luck tune.
So,
We don't know that yet.
so you open the door, and it looks like it opens to the outside world. So it looks like, I mean, you kind of see just the field, kind of, you can't quite tell what it is, but just opens to the outside.
Fuck yeah.
That fence over there looks very medieval.
I'll get a little bit zealous about this and like proceed post haste.
Yeah, I'll follow him closely.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So as you all walk out, you proceed, and Spantula, wherever you originally came from, you are out in the location you were in when you first came into the house.
Nice.
So you are outside, and some of the other folks aren't quite familiar with exactly where they are, but you're outside the house. And so what do you're so right now you are outside the house and the door is behind you.
But
Zarlis is like,
where the fuck-
Zarlis is like, what the heck's going on? They do see the door, and
I
you're
think we're
coming
going
out.
to wherever we were when we got swept into this place.
But so we all walk out into where Spatula came from, where she came from.
Well, so how are people going? Like, did you let him proceed first, and then is everyone just kind of going?
Yeah, what happens?
Each-
when we
okay.
see- what do we see when
Okay.
when she walks through the door?
So as she walks through the door, you kind of see her. She kind of turns around, almost like she recognizes where she is, and she keeps walking. And it looks to you like you can't really make out what she's walking into, but she seems to be very. It seems to be very familiar to her, and she just keeps walking, and she seems happy. I mean, you just get a glimpse as she's walking through, but you
think
can't
it's-
quite tell exactly. Yep.
I think Zarlis is going to yell to her. She's going to yell to her, "It's a trap."
It's a trap.
Hey,
Do I
really?
have time
come
to
back.
answer?
Yeah,
We see
yeah,
nothing.
You can if you want. Yeah, you can.
Because we
Okay.
don't see anything, right? We can't. We don't.
Not really,
see
not
sort of
really. You
visual.
just it's kind of yep, that's right.
I'd be like, it's the most pleasant trap so far. So,
And as she walks and you start to kind of lose sight a little bit, the image shifts a little bit to where for each of you, it now looks like where you came from initially. It looks very familiar, but it looks different. I mean, as you look at each other, you don't know what the other person is seeing, but each of you is seeing exactly where you came from.
Lance is going through. I want out of here.
Okay?
Man, I feel really not good about this.
Yeah.
I don't want to
agree with
split the
that.
party though, but I feel really not good about this.
So Spatula
And they have all the
is
keys.
gone. Spatula is gone.
No, I only have
And-
one of the keys.
But
Actually,
Spatula had the
it's
rest,
my
I think.
silver key.
Spatula has, yeah,
Yep.
you guys have. the
And
keys.
Spatula is now
I'm gonna
gone.
look over at Osmark and be like, "Do we go? They've
Yeah,
got
we
the
go.
keys."
the silver
go.
and the nickel.
Ugh, okay.
All right.
I guess follow with, and she's gonna try to grab Osmark's hand.
Okay.
He'll allow it to like
Yeah.
hopefully not get us separated.
Yeah, that's good. I'll do that.
So Lance goes and he's off and gone. And Zarlis, you go through and you're holding Osmark. And as you get in and you recognize your surroundings, you're familiar, you don't notice anymore, but you're not holding Osmark's hands anymore. And Osmark, you are now back where you started
I'm
from.
back in the School of Illusion. I don't know where
And
you
you,
guys were.
you turn around and there's no more door, but you all have exited the house.
Wow.
Okay.
I didn't expect that at all.
It's one of those things you guys couldn't have found this. You didn't have to go out. You didn't have, but
Wait, like we
you're gone.
seriously
You're
just-
out. You literally are out of the
really?
house. Yes. Yes. That is one of like
dropped to my
two
knees.
ways. That's like one of two ways you can get out of the house.
I don't know if you can
Wow.
see, but I got goosebumps right now.
Yeah,
So-
that's,
That's
pretty awesome.
amazing.
Like,
Oh my
serious
gosh!
I mean, I didn't intend to
People
quit it
in the
after
real
2
world.
sessions, but I mean, you guys, you exited. You didn't have to. I
That
mean,
was a great surprise ending. I love it.
goosebumps. Yeah. Well, it's because I got those stupid kids' eyes, right?
there's
Yeah.
so
You're
Whole
so
thing?
Riddick.
there's so much to this house, and
That
so, but I mean, it was only a couple sessions, but hopefully it was at least different, little diversion, something
Oh, it was
fun.
super fun, but now I want to know what the rest of the house is about.
I mean,
wanna know, like the rest of the story and stuff. Damn it!
the thing is, it really is all about your stories, So it's
Right.
the power of the house is more like, it was fun running as a one shot, but it's more about like when you have a real campaign and you can really.
Right.
So I don't know if you guys don't want me to spoil anything, we could come back again some other time if somehow you guys get pulled back in and explore more, or I'm happy to share more if you guys want to know more about the house, or we can just, you can come back later if you want. Somehow
Yeah, keep
find a
it
way to
separate for
pull
now.
you in. Yeah.
I mean, I'd
Who
be
knows?
totally down if because I was expecting, because we said this was going to take a few
I-
sessions.
I thought
like
it would,
4 or 5
yeah.
sessions or something. So
Yeah.
if everybody
beat
else
that
is
shit.
down for it, we
Jimmy
did
quit.
beat that shit. We could put it down, but we could also just say that like we go to like interact with a door or something, and everything
That's-
shatters, and we're
it
still
might.
in the basement, and
Absolutely.
Show
Yeah.
up in the mirror room.
And then we show up or we're back in the art gallery room all of a sudden or something, you know, and then we're kind of like, okay, shit, and now we could keep exploring the house if you guys want to. I'm
I love that.
down
option.
for whatever.
So Zarlis,
Yeah.
tell me one thing I wanted to ask you. The room you described, where was that? What was that? What was that about? Like, where was that?
That was I had played Zarlis in a one shot, and we had gotten captured or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but we had gotten captured, and what it is we woke up inside these giant liquid bubbles, like we were floating in them, and they were a prison, and we had to figure out how to pop the bubbles from the inside of the water. And when you were in the water, it wasn't necessarily like water, it was more kind of like thick gel almost, you know.
Okay.
And then once it popped, it turned into water, hit the ground, and it was just these big prison bubbles. There was like 6 of us, and the reason I was able to get us out was
The hairpin, right?
my hairpin.
Yeah,
My
cool.
hairpins. I pulled a hairpin out and slowly kind of reached over and popped my bubble, and then I was able to get everybody else out so we could escape this prison we woke up in for a one shot.
Well, I will keep
Mangel or what?
I will keep our notes, and maybe at some point in the future, you guys will find your way back to the house,
Yeah,
or it'll
maybe,
find you.
My wizard will try to find everybody, and we'll get together and say, "Hey, we need to go back to save some people in that house. There's some people in there, I think." And I'll try to figure out a way to magically transport us back there for some reason.
Cool.
Osmerk is still running. He's about a mile out.
It's like I'm gone.
I
I'm
can't
gone.
catch him. He wants
Awesome.
nothing to do with it.
One of the 2 people that came out with 0 scars, 0 wounds.
That's true.
Well, I guess you did see your own
I
body.
beat on a guy. I got to hit a dude too.
Got a
guess
shot
you-
in, yeah.
You did see your own body in a crypt. That's,
That
Yes,
was
he
fun.
did.
Yeah, I did.
Yes,
see
he
that.
did.
Yeah.
maybe
Yes,
didn't
you
come
did.
out clean and clear. But
God, I was
Yeah,
so scared of that mirror. I was so scared of that mirror.
That was
I was
aw-
like,
that's-
I'm gonna touch this thing. It's gonna grab me, pull me in. I'm gonna be
That's what I love about this is you don't know what, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of like, I don't know, is that bad or is it good? I don't know. But and you guys,
with the DM.
yeah.
You're good at this shit.
Oh,
Really good at
thanks.
fucking with people.
Oh, thanks. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And short, but we'll find another way to get back. So, well, thanks guys. I didn't expect it to be super quick, but that was cool. That was neat. That was neat.
Thanks for having me.
So, all right, guys.
Rob, you're Ocean Acer.
Have a good night.
I have one
Have a good
question.
night.
Though.
Yes,
I have
yes.
one question. One
Oh, what's the
question. If we would have used a different color key in his chest, would something have different happened? No, it was just that one key. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool. That was
Yep.
I was curious. Okay.
All right, guys.
Okay. Bye, guys. Have a good one.
good night.
Bye,
All right.
everybody.
See you next time.
Bye.
All right. Well, let's see. I am going to stop sharing.
Okay. Bye.
All right, bye. All right, so let's see if I'm going to try to pull up the house for a second. Yeah, there we go. So guys, they found the doorman, and I did not expect this to end so quickly, but I didn't want to force and not let him out. I thought that was cool. They found it and they exited. So basically, as I think I showed you all last time, I mean, here is all the rooms. They literally only went in the pater section, and they never ran into fathers. They don't even know what that's like yet. But they basically came into the living room, lightless hall, boundless room. They made their way to the elevator. They did make the deal with the gallery. I was hoping they'd touch one of the paintings, but none of them did. They got out into the courtyard, and they almost got taken by that hand, but they found their way to the cellar, and they had the eyes of the child, and they used the key. So they didn't go to any of these other rooms up here. And the Devoured Halls is another whole section that they didn't go to. So anyway, I had a blast. That was a lot of fun. It was, like I said, short session, but I think they really enjoyed it and got into it. So maybe I'll bring them back here for some reason. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you next time.